the named Inquisitors out of the fucking index. Like,
Yeah.
Welcome, folks.
Yeah, okay.
G'day, folks. We always love to enter a Wobbly Player podcast with a rant. Thank you, Michael, for filling that gap. I appreciate that.
it's usually me.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It is Wobbly Player Syndrome, a podcast about 40k, talked about by these four people. Yay! We have Michael.
Hi.
We have Safe Work Mark.
Hey, everybody.
We have Adam.
Hello.
And we have me, Greg. How are you all? Hope you're doing well. It is a fine Tuesday. Dropped in temperature pretty quick, though. I wasn't excited about that. I was outside.
I had to wear a jumper to work.
I went and saw my son play beach volleyball. As soon as the sun went gone, I went, oh crap, where's the jumper? It was, yeah. So, yeah. This is what you're here for, folks. This is why you listen to the podcast and talk about the weather. I know. Yeah. I know. For you folks in the US, that's what it's like down here. Thank you very much as well for another subscription. Only 53 months in. Woo! Nice effort. How do you feel?
Like a tuies.
Oh dear. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Very, very round and cold.
And nobody wants it? That's pretty harsh. So today's episode is called I Am Legend! We're going to talk about the disappearing models that are happening throughout the 40k universe. I'm trying to focus just on the 40k universe because we did everything in Games Workshop. This podcast will never end. That won't be much fun.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right, yeah. But first we do have our regular stuff, so I'm hoping Michael's up to date about what the new releases are for 40k.
I am, but there wasn't much.
There was one that some people got and some people didn't.
Yeah, I got an Emperor's Children army set. It hasn't showed up yet, though, motherfuckers.
Either is mine.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Emperor's Children army set, obviously the big thing that everyone gives a shit about, came out. And Combat Patrol Eldari actually came out. And those Mina-lesque squads have been actually released because they were pre-orders last time. And that's pretty much it.
I was interested in that unit, the Mina-lesque one, and then I saw the $130 for 5 Imperial Guard, and I went, how about go get fucked? Yeah. Not going to happen. So,
I had a moment like that where I was like, oh man, I wish I had some more like Fiends of Slaanesh, and then they were sold out everywhere. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll just eBay. I'll have a look on eBay. They're like fucking $300 a box on eBay.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? They aren't that good.
No, scalpers have worked out that everybody wants them because it's a new army and it's the Emperor's Children that everybody wants. Well, at least half of us here do. Yeah.
Give it a couple of weeks when they realise that they're no good.
Yeah.
One of the few fucking demons we can take. Yeah.
Just wait for the next balance slate.
Yep.
So I Am Legend will be talking, and the latest battle slate did come out last week as well, which is, has a little prompting on why we're talking about what we're talking about today. If you can see demon players out there have just gone, what the? And had a good hard look at your miniatures because I'd like to know what they're going to be proxied as. Anyway. We also had our awards night on Saturday night, so that was exciting. We got to finally reveal who won the best painted for the 3 categories, and who got the wooden spoon, who got the ladder win, and who got the best sportsperson award. And stay tuned. I'll show the little clips of that when it's time. Calm down, folks. Just calm down. If you've been waiting for 3 months, you can wait another 3 minutes.
Come on now.
Because first we go into battle reports. Yep, that's right. That's as many battle reports. No, there was one battle report.
I was thinking...
There was one battle report where I put my Hammer of the Emperor Imperial Guard on display. It's going, right, this is going to be bring back my love for Astra Militarum. It was one of my first armies ever, and I love them. I love my Catachan. You've heard me rant about how the GW destroyed Catachan, but I heard rumours that they've brought them back, so I did pick up the Codex, And then I decided to play a full tank army, because that makes sense.
Doesn't use the catachan.
Shut up. And Adam was not playing, so Anthony put his hand up to give me a game with his Blood Angels, but he also decided to do a fully armoured army. And I saw it coming that time. Thank you for the resub. 52 months. Someone's beating you. Ooh.
Hey, that's right.
So he bought a armoured force of Blood Angels, and we worked out that Blood Angels armoured force is better than an Astra Militarum armoured force. It was an absolutely brutal smashing. I did bring a Shadow Sword because I don't get it on the field very often. From that game, I don't think Shadow Sword had. I don't think any Titanic tank has a space on the tabletop. Not at 2,000 points anyway. It's just got it down to 2 wounds at turn 1 after 2 tanks hit it. I went, come on, that's just stupid. And I can't even kill 1 tank with 1 shot. Come on. So yes, Space Marines, because he wasn't running with Blood Angels, he was running a Space Marine detachment, just the standard one, whatever that is. So the ultimate moment shenanigans and stuff like that, and better weapons, better aim, better stratagems. Astra Militarum had no chance, and the score I think was 57 to 22, where I went, I'm done. I have 2 walkers left on the table. I don't want to play anymore. I'm going to find beer. So, what does that do about my Astra Militarum? Am I in love with them again? No. No, I'm not. I'll try the recon one, which is the Catachan stratagem, but then Anthony said, I'll do a full Phobos army. He said, no, for fuck's sake, don't. Anyway, that was the battle report. That was the only battle report we had this month. That was exciting. Way to make it dramatic. The battle report hasn't come up yet on the Facebook page, but you'll be able to see that when that does. I will keep my tears away from that. It's fine. Let's get into the hobbies. Alright, so first up, I'm going to show you the contenders that were in for the best painted. You'll get to see them going through because we did have our award night. We went to the George as per usual to have a few pints and have a bit of a yarn with each other. Pints were good, the food was good, the company was good. Made new friends when we did the recording. There's a table behind us. They wanted to know more what we were doing, so I had to show the pictures of all the models we'd painted, and then found out that one of them paints planes, model planes, does model planes and stuff like that. And then someone else has said, they do 40k, can I have a look at me? So that was fun. Did you guys have a good night?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks. I'm trying to space it out so people can see the images going around. But that's fine. We'll move on.
Okay, I can stutter for a while if you want.
It's fine.
I could go on about the different lagers I tested over the course
Please
of the
do.
Well, I mean, the thing about the George Harcourt is that they actually sell cold pork pies. And the thing about a cold pork pie is that it's cold. As they will tell you if you try and order one. Are you aware that it's cold? Yeah, I know it's cold, man. It's in the name.
Yeah.
But the point
Actually,
was I
this
had an
time they
onion
didn't
on
do
my
that to
belt.
me because he was like, you asked for a cold pork pie. I know you know it's cold. I was like, thank you.
You should have turned around and said, hey, is it cold?
Yeah, you should have asked him.
Yeah.
Go back to it. Mate, this is cold. What the hell? Give me the chowder instead, please.
Sure do.
Go there.
Show dare. Yes, but I did try some new beer. That was very nice. Local beer as well, so it's great. It's good. It's good to see everyone there. We didn't just talk about 40k. It was amazing. Yeah. All right, let's
We
move on.
also talked about heresy.
We also talked about heresy, yes. All right. So, regular hobby. As everyone knows, I have been studying. It'll be the last bits of my study. So I've done no hobbying, except I did do some drawings. I made some little icons. I just had a bit of fun while I should have been writing my assignment. This is what I did instead. But these little guys are now available on t-shirts, so you can actually get them in our store. I like them. I try to focus on the key ones. So we do have the World Eater one there for Adam there. I don't have one for Mark. Oh, I don't have a Tyrannid or an Ultramarine. Sorry, mate. You'll have to wait for next month.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
How are we going to do an Emperor's Children? Are we going to have like her
censored
like this?
It's just gonna be like a mosaic
Yeah.
image.
Yeah, and if you go up close, you'll just see lots of nipples. Yeah. But Mike has been doing some hobbying.
Yeah, I've been building a pile of stuff that I had laying around, repressors, and building a bunch of heresy tanks and shit for my Emperor's Children to use as non-heresy shit, and started trying to figure out what colors I'm going to paint things and how many layers I need to paint the pink to make it not be like super fucking thin and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically getting a start on my Emperor's Children army before they show up by building all of the stuff I already have.
That works.
Still got a second Helldrake that I need to build. Although I don't think they're very good these days, but you know, they're cool.
Any flyer sucks, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about Helldrakes is they used to blow.
Haha! She's gone from suck to blow. Can't move your quote, very cool. Come on.
I'm still waiting for somebody to paint their Emperor's Children pink 2.0.
Pink
I looked at the
2.0.
colour that you gave me, but it was powdered paint.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, is
it
that the
powder.
pink that's pink?
It is the pinkest pink.
Nice.
It's the
And
prettiest
very
pink of pink.
Prettiest pink of pink, and then you match it
Well-
with the blackest of black.
No digital camera can capture how pink that pink is.
Wow.
It makes
I
the Barbie
am annoyed.
movie seem not pink.
I'm a little annoyed that I'm going to have to rebase my Seekers of Slaanesh because my old unit have the wrong bases and my new unit have the right bases.
Then you'll
So
have
I'll
to
really
pivot.
need to make them the same.
Then you'll have to pivot. Yeah, this is the conversation before.
Oh,
we started
both of them have to
recording.
pivot,
So-
'cause-
Pivot. All right, let's get on to the winners of the award night. There was
Oh, let me get my
six
trophies.
categories. There was best painted large, best painted squad, best painted character. There was also the wooden spoon. There was also the ladder leader, and of course there was the sports person. So I'm gonna hit this button. I don't know which picture will come up first, but we'll be excited. Yay! The wooden spoon came up first, and that went to Michael. Oh, and then we got the chainsaw. That's mine for best character. Yay! Actually, show the models would be nice. Come on, there it is. So that's the model I won with best character, the Demon Prince. That is 3D print from Dark Gods. I really had fun with that model. That was good. Best large was a giant. Also another 3D print. That was done by Not Safe for Work Mark. He won best large model. And then we had squad. This is the Inquisitor squad. This was won by Anthony. So it was nicely spread about. So those are the awards for the best painted. The spoons come up again just to rub it in. And the sports person award was also won by, funny enough, Not Safe for Work Mark. Got the sports person award. So there you go. Make of that as you will. But that is the awards. We'll put it back on the Facebook page and stuff, and we did record it, so you will see the actual presentation stuff on YouTube once I upload it. Simple as that, really. Somebody didn't test the sound beforehand, so it's a little harsh, so just be wary of that.
You asked me to test it and dial it down.
I know, and we should have dialed it down further. Well, it's noisy around us. We thought we might have a little bit off, but anyway, we didn't. That was it.
That's
that was
right.
all. Yeah. So that is our regular stuff. So we're going to have our short, small break, unpaid, unrelated break to just give us a second to conduct ourselves and be prepared to know that we are legends. And we'll be right back, folks. Be warned. Could be from the
Did they drink-
province.
Do they drink vodka or do they drink vodka?
Welcome back. That's right. We're talking about cow spawns. You can tell by the vodka talk. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. We're going to talk about I Am Legend. Not the movie, which... Funny story about that one. I went and saw that and had beer while during that because that's one of those theatres that did. And I needed to pee really bad. And I thought, oh, it's still got 30 minutes. I've got to go now. No, it had 5 minutes. So I didn't see the end. Yeah. So,
And that's when you discovered that the real legends were the friends you made along the way.
correct. Yes. That's right. It was all
Real-
about the journey.
The real point of the story is world peace.
World peace. So, the data slate dropped last week. And there was some surprises, some not surprises. I think there's a very clear message that if you've got a firstborn vehicle, you might as well start packing them up now because they all went up across all factions. So Predators, all that. And then there was the demon side of things. I did find it funny how much it changed the Emperor's Children data slate, considering the Codex hadn't actually come out yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was always interesting. But there's a few things missing from the Demons data slate. Do tell me, what was happening there?
Well, they were getting rid of like anything that looked vaguely like a chariot. Yeah, no, they fucked off all of the Slanesh chariots and heralds.
But this is something that's really funny is that in the demons, the chariots are classed as somewhat heavy as well. So looking at the quick look at the Emperor's Children, they don't really have any heavy, like other than Land Raiders and Rhinos. There's nothing a heavy squad. So the chariot would be a fast, heavy thing. So yeah, let's get rid of it because we need to make more money.
Yeah, it was funny when they said we've removed all these units because they're no longer available, and it was like, no, some of those were available yesterday.
Yes.
So if they aren't available, they made them not available because they put them in Legends, not the other way around.
Yeah.
And also, they're still available in Age of Sigma.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think
The
so. Because if you
chariots?
go and try and buy them, you'll find that they're out of stock. So I think they might get the same treatment there.
Yeah, I mean, based on that though, then they should put basilisks and shit in fucking Legends.
The tanks.
Like how many years
Oh.
were basilisk tanks out of fucking stock?
Yeah, I used to have 2. Now I have none. I don't know how, and I would like to have 2 more.
There's
But-
a heck of a lot of Imperial Guard that's actually been.
So pretty much
legendized
any
too.
Forge World stuff became legendized. That was a while back. They just went boom.
Yeah.
So that wasn't. Yeah, that's not new.
That's interesting. So the Salamander command vehicle,
Which
and
I
stealth
have.
vehicle-
I have one of those. Damn it. So-
Well, it's a legend now.
no, it's a proxy
I mean, the-
Chimera.
Salamander's been legendized for fucking ages.
Yes, yes, it has. Yes, it's true. But I still have one.
I mean, same. It's right there.
Looks like
Mine's
yeah,
just there.
Yeah, they really went to town on a bunch of the Forge World stuff for them.
Yeah,
Also, the worst thing about it is, like, yes, we're talking about demons, but Chaos Space Marines got a lot of legendized ones as well. We knew they were on the chopping block, like the Chaos Lord on the Slanesh Seeker,
see.
the Chaos Lord on the Disc, a Chaos Lord on a Juggernaut.
Yeah,
But-
we've got the a while back now is the Death Guard Warlord on disc, and the
Yeah.
Sorcerer on Pelican. The Pelican. That's it. That's what it was. Because I have one of
Yeah, they
those.
got
I've kit bashed one of those. Went, ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it is particularly annoying when you're like, made a custom model for it because they didn't have one, and they're like, we put it in Legends because we don't sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you don't sell them.
Yeah, so
You
let's
know how hard
go
it
down
was to
that
do a
track.
Chaos Lord on a Seeker? It was
Yeah.
really hard to cut him, and it was really painful.
So, alright, we've got a couple of questions. Why do they do this? Start with it. Start with the easy one. Why do they do this? What are your theories? What do they just like pissing people off? It's GW. They've been doing it for years.
I think it's just culling off the old stuff that they don't sell much of.
The range is fucking enormous.
Yeah.
It's the reason they got rid of Warhammer. Like, they get rid of stuff that doesn't sell well, and they try not to have a bajillion things that don't sell on their warehouse shelves.
Yeah. The other thing can be also that they don't want to balance the rules for that either, because you're not
Especially if
selling
it doesn't
much
sell
of it,
well.
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, yes, it will piss off 5 nerds like us, but it
I'm affected.
money talks,
So I'll go back to that part. It was if it doesn't sell, they're going to cull it. I kind of find they don't. Some of them, yes, but they're also at the same time the data slate tender does that as well. Oh, it's not selling. Drop it by 50 points, and increase something by 50 points that does sell. So they have to. Oh, I can no longer get this meta one. I need to get this one.
Well, as I said, I think that's just clearing the shelves, because half the time they go, okay, we'll drop the points and give them zany rules. When they sell out, then bam, Legends.
Yeah.
I thought that's what the Christmas boxes were for.
Yeah, so the Christmas box with the clear outs.
They are pretty infamous for that.
Side rant, not rant. I can't believe they dropped Chaos Knights further in points. Okay, sweet! I need to buy more! Hang on, I need to buy more. Fuck you.
I'm just interested that it seems like they've basically dropped all the named characters for everybody. All these Space Marine chapters.
Yeah, Salamander's lost a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
sorry,
just
we
they
didn't
just
have
like
many
did
to lose.
mass firstborn legending of like super old characters from Imperial armor and bullshit like that.
Yeah,
you know.
so I just put out Joker saying because 40k is meant to be easy to pick up and play, kit bashing is massive in heresy. So that was the theory he's got there regarding kit bashing and stuff like that. So yeah, as I said with the data slate, anything new firstborn went up in price. So the veteran squad, all the predators, vindicators, so we know they're going to be gone. This is how they're going to phase them out, is going to by putting them up in price, and then anything that doesn't sell just gets gone. Just
Yeah,
doesn't go.
even Ultramarines aren't immune, like Cronus, Tellian, Cassius. I can't believe they got rid of Cassius, because didn't they do like a new Death Watch model of him?
Yeah, that Death Watch kill team also got legends forever ago, didn't it?
Yeah,
But,
remember they also
yeah,
tried to legend Death Watch as a whole, so...
Yeah, so so even Ultramarines with their massive amount of characters, they're not immune to this either.
Well, because they have a massive amount of characters is why they've been getting
I'm
legends.
actually surprised they haven't been hit harder, because as I said, I look at Blood Angels, and Blood Angels have had like all of their characters except for like 2 cult.
Well, it's because they're not printing firstborn characters in the new codexes.
Yep.
So if they're firstborn, they go into legends, because unless they get Primaris.
Unless you get Primaris,
Well,
yeah.
and that's exactly right. I'm surprised more of them aren't being Primarisified
Well,
and issued a new model and go, hey, it's a shiny new...
well, isn't that one of our
'cause
theories
They're
about...
waiting for that Salamander's codex.
Yeah, that's one of our theories about that Salamander Codex. It's actually going to be a whole lot of characters being Primarised.
Yeah, that it might be the Super Friends list.
Yeah.
I do notice that that Salamanders aren't on the list of stuff that's been
We
legendized.
don't have any characters to legendize.
Well,
we had a
any
chaplain,
stuff.
Chaplain the Savior, and he was killed off years ago. And we have Brayshaw, the big. Sorry, there are 2 characters they have killed off recently, but they were Forge World. And Brayshaw was a Dreadnought, and there was an Apothecary too, which I kit bashed.
Are
I was
you
gonna say, is
sure
that
they're
Agatone?
No, Agatone's still there. He's a captain.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure there's still a chapter with like distinct models? It's
Imperial Fist does have. It still has their. There's 3. I
He's
just
the 3
checked.
characters. Yeah.
I've got the Tool Guard and I've got the Terminator, Melee Terminator.
Yeah.
And there was another one
But
I
even
just
his
saw.
model was brought out as a commemorative model. Can you still get him now? If you went to
Yeah, he comes as a resin. He comes as a resin build.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, like I think part of the problem is they keep introducing new armies, which is amazing because we want more armies.
Yeah.
But that makes their range of stock even bigger. So if they're gonna release Votan, if they're gonna release Emperor's Children, they're
Something's
gonna
gotta
want to
give.
get rid of something.
Yeah, something's got to give. The stores are only so big, and plus they got
Yeah.
AOS, Old World, Kill Team, Necromunda, which is getting a huge range as well. Lord of the Rings. What did I miss? Oh, the little mini knight things. What are the
Titanicus.
Adeptus Titanicus,
That one,
which is
yeah.
part of Legions Imperialis.
Yeah, they got that as well. So they've got a shitload of stuff. So you're right. Something's got to give.
Yeah, their range is fucking enormous now.
Yeah.
It just sucks hard when you see it done to the demons, who have very little in their army to begin with. Like if you wanted to play mono Slanesh, you had 5 units, and then like characters and shit.
Yeah.
And so to lose one of them and all of the characters riding them is annoying.
The characters one was especially the guy that's standing on the back of the Demon Prince. That one, whatever, Selexi or something like that.
Yeah.
The Lesk, or whatever their fucking name is.
I was very surprised that one went, because I've had to fight against him before, thanks Adam, and it's not friendly to fight against him.
But he's also a beautiful model.
Yeah.
It is a really nice model. I mean, I was kind of surprised when they brought him in to begin with, because he was like an AOS model.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, well, that's good. Maybe they'll bring in all the other cool AOS stuff as well, and they've done the opposite of that.
Like, what was it? The Keeper of Secrets, the twins with the veil.
The twin Keeper of Secrets. They would be cool for Slanesh. I thought that, the Emperor's Children was a prime opportunity for them to bring in some of those really cool Hedonites things. We've got a whole pile of cultists right there, but they decided we don't get cultists.
At all?
Yeah, they're not in the list.
Wow, okay, I didn't pick up on that. So no cultists.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, Death Guard don't have them, but Thousand Sun do. World Eaters.
Yeah, but they have fucking, what do you call them? Poxwalkers.
Yeah, they got Poxwalkers, but
so they don't
Thousand Fists have
need
Zangors.
cultists.
Zangors.
Yeah, Zinch have Zangors.
Yeah, but they've also got cultists.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get fucked. Is what we get.
So what's your screening units?
Marines, I guess. You can't take that many demonettes, I think.
The Tormentors, I think they are.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, I know we've sort of focused on demons at the moment because that was the big surprise with the Emperor's Children. And it's also because of the way we've done the Emperor's Children, and they've pretty much said out loud that there will be no Chaos Demon books by itself, which that's the worst kept secret ever. What does this mean for the other demons, Chaos, Nurgle, and Zinch? Because they already got rid of Karanak.
Yeah, I can only assume that they will all get the same treatment.
Yep.
So if you folks want to have those models, you better grab them now.
Yeah, because what?
Emperor's Children would be too handsy with regular humans. That's why they don't have cultists. Thanks, Joker.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of jokes. Back when they were first leaked, the Emperor's Children Reddit, there was a lot of jokes where people were like, oh, where are the cultists? I can't see the cultists. And people were posting pictures zoomed in on those the flawless blades, I think they are, who've got like combat drug things, and they
Yeah.
had pointed to the cylinders. Like that's where the cultists are.
Yeah, I was going to say
They
the
turned them
artwork
into
on the wall.
drugs.
Yeah,
They blended them and snorted them.
yeah.
Yeah, they're snorting the cultists.
We had
They're
them
just
over for
Chaos
dinner.
Knights, but more
Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah. So, all right. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look at what's probably the next one coming. Death Guard, I think, is the next one. Because the next
I
is the
think it
three:
is.
Death Guard, Thousand Suns, and World Eaters. I think it's that order. Going by the pictures.
Well, Death Guard only really lost their possessed.
Yeah, but what are they going to lose? And the demons. Side
Yeah, they
of
might
things.
lose more when they get their codex.
Yeah. So no more sloppy bowl piper.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They
No more
might lose
Derek.
their they might lose their predators and all the generic shit like we did.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Well, I just got the impression, like looking at the lists, that anything based off some of those old kits, like the old school dreadnoughts and stuff, they seem to
Yeah,
all
but
be going.
Hellbrutes aren't old school.
No.
No.
They're
Yeah,
like
but-
5 seconds old.
Yeah, but
He said,
I
showing
but
how old he is.
I mean, I was talking about like how the Grey Knights dreadnoughts been done, and I've noticed
Oh, yeah, that's
a
right.
whole bunch of them that were based off that old kit
Yeah, the
seem
Dread
to be
Knights.
gone, and it not Dread Knight, the
They
Dread
did get rid of one of the Dread Knights because it was one of the reasons why Anthony was said, well, "Sod this," and sold them. He's regretting it now, but yeah.
I would hate to see if they did get rid of the Hellbrutes right across the board,
Well, make them
because
good.
Because like the
Well,
old venerable
the World
dreadnought's
Eater.
gone, the regular dreadnought's gone. The like, as I said,
No,
like,
it's all Firstborn stuff. They're gone.
Yeah.
Firstborn don't count anymore.
but the Hellbrute for World Eaters is actually quite good. You hit me, I hit you.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
But I think Hellbrutes for Chaos in general have sucked for a long time.
Yes.
So
They,
if they're going to
the
make them... Space Marine's got all their fancy stuff.
the
Yeah, like-
Obliterators took a nerf.
In terms of the
they
generics, Emperor's Children have Sorcerers, Demon Princes, Spawn, Chaos Termies, Land Raiders, Helldrakes, Mauler Fiends, Rhinos. And then a handful of demons.
Yeah.
We don't have any of the other generic vehicles or units.
Yeah, okay. Death Guard can still have a Land Raider, can still have a Predator, can still...
I don't
know.
Of course.
No, we can have a Land
maybe
Raider.
maybe they plan to release a whole mess of units for them.
So,
Emperor's Children
let's
can't
go
have
back.
Land Raiders, can't they?
I did
Yes.
list Land Raider.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just saying the vehicles that Death Guard can have. And it's even less for Thousand Suns.
Yeah, they can't have Land Raiders because we built one for my son because they can't have them.
But they
We also built a Spartan, which they will probably lose access to when they
Yeah.
get a codex,
So-
honestly.
World Eaters gets their book. What corn doesn't make it? What corn demons don't make it?
Juggernauts.
I don't know, the Juggers might, but the fucking, what's it called? The fucking pain cannon thing.
Oh, the Skull Cannon?
The Skull Cannon, yeah, that thing won't fucking make it.
Lord of Skull.
That's the equivalent
No,
of
the
the
Skull
chariot.
Cannon. It's got a blood letter firing
yes.
the cannon.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
That-
equivalent of the chariot. So
Yes,
if we
that's
lost the
gone.
chariots, they will lose that.
Yeah. What about the 14 million different bloodthirsters that are available?
They've already been cut down
Yeah.
into one, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it just has different
Bloodthirster.
weapons.
Uh-huh. Weren't there different character names though?
No, you've got now. Yeah, you had 3 different ones that had different weapons.
Yeah.
Now it's just a Bloodthirster with different weapons, and you
Yeah.
had Scarbrand.
Skybrand, that was what I was thinking. Will Skybrand make
So-
the cut?
I would say.
I mean,
because
Shalaxi did.
Yeah, because that's part of the Khorne's greater
Although-
demons.
Shalaxi is a new kit, whereas Scarbrand is an old kit. Shalaxi's part of the modern set of greater demons, where the set also makes a character, except for Khorne.
Hang on, the Red Gobbo's been legendized.
He only comes
That
out every
didn't wa-
Christmas.
That didn't last long.
It comes
No,
out every
yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
That's why his sack is so big.
All right. So what about Thousand Suns? What do they lose? Blue Scribe.
Yep.
Probably.
They've got those chariots as well.
Yeah, they'll
Yep,
probably
yes.
lose the chariots again. I mean, look, if the chariots for Slanesh, because I don't actually own any of the Slanesh chariots. I was going to buy some, and then I didn't. Because I do own several of the Zinch ones, and if they are as fucking fragile as the Zinch ones, I guess that's probably part of it.
No, they're not. They're not that fragile. They're actually better than these Zinch
No, they're
ones.
hard to kill.
Yeah. No, I meant the physical model
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
is fragile.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're quite good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So there's a few. Was it the Changeling? That's another one, isn't it? So
Yeah,
I
like we
hope
had the
so.
mask taken out,
The
didn't
mask. Yeah. So basically, we'll see horrors, screamers, flamers, and then a demon
we?
prince.
Yeah, like it looks like they're just kind of going back to the basic demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for Nurgle, yeah, Sloppy Barpiper, the guy on the snail, can't think of his name.
Horticulus Slimix, I
Yes.
believe his name is.
Yes, he's a chariot, right? Woo!
I don't know. I mean, getting rid of a lot of this stuff does sort of leave those openings for, because I mean, we liked the demon princes. that
Yeah, well,
came a while back.
the new one, but Michael's just telling me how much is actually in that kit. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
this new kit, it's fucking full of options. There's so much shit you can do with this thing.
Yeah,
It
and,
has
and
so many heads and tails and weapons and legs and just weird shit. It's great.
and I wonder how many more kits like that we may get as replacements for some of this stuff.
Oh, I don't think you'll see that.
Hopefully.
Maybe in
I just think they're going to
characters,
replace it. Why Legends it?
but- Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, they did that
don't
with the
know.
Rough Riders.
They
Did they
yeah.
bring back the Rough Riders of Attila, though, because we all bitched? Like, was that part of the plan?
Well, the same reason they tried Legendized Death Watch. Now they've got a.
Yeah.
Question.
So
did
the moral
skull-
is, if you want them to undo it, bitch mercilessly.
I want my Karnak! Gotta have a three-headed hellhound. Come on!
I don't got it. That one.
How am I gonna paint him covered in spots and call him Kerberos?
Yes. Yes, fair enough. Joker saying if it's in Foulcast, then it's gone. But yes, yeah. Oh yeah, anything. There's been a big push to plasticize everything. If it's not going to, it's gone. Absolutely.
Yeah, because fucking everyone hated Finecast.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
a gigantic failure of a material.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of resin stuff, but they are allergic to the Finecast stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff that you could get in Finecast for Warhammer, when you buy the re-releases of that for Old World, it's in metal. They are redoing them in metal because people hate the fucking Finecast.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I see nothing wrong with this course of action.
Yeah. I was so stoked because I ordered some of the old ones, some old models, because I was like, oh, I really want another copy of that. Or, I always wanted a copy of that and I didn't get one. And I bought them and I was like, oh, wow, they're in metal. I was expecting them to be in Finecast because that's what they were when they were discontinued.
I'm quite surprised. The Soul Grinder. That's
Yeah.
is not legendized, but is still there in the Chaos Demons.
Is it?
Yes, I just checked. It's not
Yeah.
legendized. It is there.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
it's sick. I'm glad they haven't owned like 6 of those.
You could never get it. They're always sold out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sorry,
Now
I
you know
bought
who.
them all,
Yeah,
I
you bought
guess.
them all. There was only 6.
But saying that, all right, we know that the Chaos Demons is now gone, but
Yeah.
they brought Be'lakor into 40k. He doesn't have an army anymore, but he was like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the person that's
Well-
been pulling the strings.
As I
And he lost to
mentioned,
Vashtor.
in the Warhammer community article, they mentioned that Index Demons will operate like Index Deathwatch in that it is tournament legal to use Index Chaos Demons, and Be'lakor is in that.
Yeah.
He's not in Legends. So you can
But-
use Be'lakor, he's just in a fucking Index
But-
and will
but-
not get a Codex.
Vashtor is a brand new character. He cannot
Yep.
be legendized already.
Wasn't he in the Chaos Codex?
Chaos Space Marine?
Was he?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
'cause
I thought Vashtor was in the
Oh, I'm
Chaos
looking at Adam
Space
because
Marine
he's got that.
I know he
I don't
came
have
out
that
in,
model.
like there was
Oh,
a separate book for him, but
Because we
Then
all
it
thought,
kind
oh,
of
Dark
fizzled.
Admech were coming. Yay!
Yeah,
Oh,
that would
Franz
have been
Ferdinand.
that would have been great.
Well, I mean, have you noticed that new kill team is Dark Admech?
Yeah. Sorry,
So,
cultists
you know,
that aren't
maybe-
cultists.
Maybe.
Yeah. Look, we're all checking our phone. I'm not because mine's about
Yeah,
to
we're
be
all
flat.
just scrolling through our fucking codexes trying to
No,
find
but-
this cunt.
Vashtor's there.
In what?
He's in the Chaos
Yeah.
Space Marines.
I was
Chaos
pretty sure he
Space
was
Marines.
in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's in the Chaos book.
Okay, so it's really
rather
only
than in the
Be'lakor who's at risk then. But that model is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean,
But he's in Age of Sigmar, so he
Yeah.
won't be
will continue
legendized.
to sell. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that's one of the ploys as well? So I've just stepped on something. It's nothing going to bite me. It's okay. I think it's one of the ploys because you could have the Chaos Demon army, you could play Warhammer or AOS or 40k. They just said, nah, fuck that. We're sick of them doing buying one army to play two systems.
I was really excited when I could use it for two systems and didn't have to change the bases.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people who have used that as a justification. I've seen a lot of it on Reddit where people like me are bitching and moaning about them legending these units, and people are like, "Oh, fuck demons anyway. It's because they belong in AOS. It's stupid to have the demons in 40k. They don't fit the universe." And it's like, are you shitting me?
What?
They've had a codex since 4th edition. They're not new.
How did it all start?
Haven't they heard of the Eye of Terror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whispers that certain people heard to make them go a bit...
Demons feature prominently,
There's only
These are the same guys that fly without a Gellerfield. Doesn't exist. We're okay.
There's only an entire chapter of Space Marines dedicated to hunting them.
It's so dumb.
That's brilliant. I love it.
I couldn't believe the stupidity of that statement, and I've read it multiple times from a bunch of people.
That is.
It's like, are you fucking with me, man? They're the thing that ties the universes together.
Yep.
It's kind of like tell me you don't know 40k without telling me.
Yeah.
When are we going to get the Horn Rat into 40k? Yeah. Well, he's the 5th demon in AOS. He should be bring him over.
Yeah. Hey, Vashtor, take off the fucking armor. We want to see if there's a rat snout under there.
Yeah, it's a good point. He is a rat. If I had that, now I'm going to paint him as a rat. Yep.
Wait, his name's actually Vastor. He's a Skaven, so he can't say it properly.
That's it. I have to admit, I was very shocked, surprised, and depressed when they legendized 2 Catachan characters when they indexed the Astra Militarum. Harker is no more. No more Harker. We're done with him finally.
I'm upset because I actually have that model, and he is actually a really cool model to paint as well.
Yeah, I'm going to base him onto a larger base and have some guy just sort of going like this next to him, and that'll be my heavy weapon squad as a heavy bolter. And I'll have Strachan. Yeah, Strachan's just running around now as a sergeant. Can't even make him an officer. Well,
see, Strachan again is an awesome model.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just curious what they're going to do with Imperial agents, because it
Fuck
seems
'em
like
over?
they're slashing and burning that big time.
They've never treated them well. Well, sorry, I can't remember a time where they were treated well.
Which
when they were witch hunters.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when they were treated well. Then they were a monster army of doom.
Yeah.
which does beg the question: why do they still exist?
I mean,
Because I've got to hunt all those demons that don't exist.
it was kind of
90
weird how they.
points.
I feel like they've treated them with disrespect, but they've released a whole bunch of new models for them.
Yeah.
And
I think it's because they're just like Imperial Agents is where we put the kill teams.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, when you need 90 points in your
Yeah,
Imperial
but-
Knights, you find a agent.
Yeah.
but you could
yeah.
just put them in kill team and.
Yeah. Maybe
not
they're just
use
dirty that the
40K.
Inquisition game, that the 40 mil, 50 mil, didn't go very well.
56 mil.
56 mil. Didn't go as well as they'd hoped because people didn't want to buy more miniatures for the same ones they already had, but it's bigger.
I'll just move here so I cover up all of them on the shelf behind me. I have about like 12 or 13 of them on the
Yeah.
shelf directly behind me.
I love the concept, but then when I said, I need to buy new, and then I saw the price of the new.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
back in the day, I owned about 3
Yeah. It's crazy.
because
Yeah.
they were very expensive and
Yeah.
hard to get. There were so many cool ones that you couldn't buy in Australia.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
All right,
But
so
yeah,
what
no,
else has been-
that's what Imperial Agents is for. It's for cunts like me to buy a million Adeptus Arbites.
You can use them. Yeah. All right,
Have
what?
they been legendized?
No, because they've been added to Imperial Agents.
They're new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with the Rogue Trader. Well, even some of those things some of them did get legendized, so I apologise. There's
Yeah.
the Navigator, I think, was one of them. And some
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
robot thing.
What got with the Agents Legend stuff is the Legion of the Damned, the Demon Hosts, the Million Deathwatch things, the Inquisitors,
Agents of the Imperium.
the Jokero,
Oh, yeah, the orangutan. That's not an orangutan.
Yep.
The,
Naim Shal Murad. That's one of the old
Yeah.
rogue traders.
Oh, and Janice Drake. Remember he came out? It was a big deal when that model came out.
It's funny because, right, those models came out in, like, Blackstone Fortress, right? And some of the models that came out alongside them got released, like, 2 months ago kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
You know, shit like the fucking cultist guy with the flamethrower and shit.
The
Like-
Firebrand. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just weird seeing them legendsing some and re-releasing others that are the same age.
Yeah. It's weird. And seeing Eisenhorn go and Karamov, that's the guy in the big armored walker, right?
Yeah, but that's because they want to stop making fucking box dreads.
fair enough. But I thought, yeah,
'Cause they
the
hate
biggest one I
book
thought out
threads.
of that was Eisenhorn because the books and
Yeah, I was surprised by Eisenhorn getting
Yeah.
shanked into Legends.
Yeah. What others have there been out there since the time of Dawn that's been quite a surprise that they legendized? Now remember, Yarrick was never legendized; he was just deleted. So you can't count him as legendized.
The Crisis, the commander in I think the Crisis battle suit or something like that it was. I did see in Tau one, and it's just like, hang on, why is that one? You can still get that
It's in
model.
the combat box.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure most people want that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
'Cause
Seems an odd
it's
one.
the
Maybe-
Crisis battle
But
suit,
even
not
the
the
turrets have been legendized for Tau.
Maybe new Tau incoming.
no. They've just got the whole crew
Yeah,
things.
they've done that.
So maybe- Yeah, so maybe they try. Yeah, but that was the only one I saw that quickly didn't make the cut because they tried to get away from having too many commanders in.
because then you had 9 of them running
Enforcers.
around because there's a rule of
But-
3.
Hang on, these
Yeah.
XV9 hazard suits, aren't they their like railgun crisis suit
No,
guys?
that's the no.
The
That's the,
Riptides or
that's the
the
yeah,
broadside?
Broadsides, yeah. But I thought the
So
biggest
that-
one of the Tau was definitely their drones because they were renowned for drones. I've had to face against drones. I hated facing drones. They got legendary.
Yeah,
I was
but-
like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, but not
Okay.
ninth edition brought the drones in, but
The
they
old
just
Shaftesbury Obama fucking army.
they just it was not part of it wasn't a unit. It would just be an attachment, and if it had their like a shield drone, it would add one to the
Yeah, that was
wounds or
in
something like
9th.
that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
before
10th.
that, they actually played a pretty
Oh,
big role.
before that they
Yeah.
were
Painful.
but now they just like, oh look, I have a drone. What does it do?
It's a token.
It's a drone. Look,
Yeah.
don't pay points for it. You know
It's,
what I mean?
yeah, it's
It
just a
does
token
nothing.
to say once I've used it, I just remove it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the homing beacons these days.
Yeah. I put a lot of effort in my homing beacon, the old school one with the mini
Yeah.
tiny dreadnoughts, Terminators.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. It's like those. It's just like the drones. I've got a drone. What does it do? Nothing.
I've
It's just
got a half dozen Terminator homing beacons on my painting desk that I was painting for my Deathwing because they have them.
Yeah. No, they're still there. You still use them. They're basically all tokens, like the Cherub armory for Devastator Squad. It's just to remind you to use it once per battle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same with the watches in the dark. It's the recommendation for the rule is leave this next to them to remind you, until you when you use it or until you use it or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
orcs.
curious how much of this stuff is in Finecasts.
Oh yeah, a lot of Legend stuff is in
Yeah,
Finecast.
anything flying casts. Yeah.
So this could be their war against Finecast, because as I said, like all those Ultramarine
Oh, the chariots are
characters
plastic.
Yeah.
were Finecast, and
However, you do make a point that like some of the shit they got rid of, like the mask and the heralds of Slanesh, they were all Finecast.
yeah,
I built a
so-
herald of Slanesh earlier today that was Finecast because I'm a dumb cunt.
Ah.
Oh, the orcs have taken a
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Legend
a
bat.
lot of orcs gone actually.
Oh, one of the main characters too, wasn't it? Badrock? Was it Badrock?
Yeah, fucking
Hey,
Zadrak or
Zadrock?
Zadrock.
Yeah. That was a surprise one.
the guy everyone likes.
Yeah. Even the standard pain boy was
Mad Dog?
Scorches.
Zagstruck,
Yeah, that's him.
bunch of
Zadrock.
dudes.
Mad Doc is now legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Warblike knobs,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Big
There's a whole
Mac.
bunch of these.
A big
Yeah,
Mac with a
Nathan
custom
was
field.
very upset about all of his knobs and all his bike guys getting legends.
Yeah. Got Snick and Zadstruck. That's what it
Even
was. Yeah.
even to the point of the knob with a war banner is legendized now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do wonder about that. Whether they're just
But they brought out
Because
new
they're trying to
models. Yeah.
they're trying to force you to be the beast side.
Well, what it probably is that orcs have traditionally been a kit bash your own shit army.
Yes.
And then they've changed their mind and they don't like that anymore. So the orcs are losing things that don't have kits.
Yeah, so I wondered about that with the kit bashing side of things. So I just noticed it's not proper. Go about your business. Yeah. How much is 40k still easily able to kit bash?
I mean, you can kit bash, but they actively discourage it these days.
With the push
Yeah,
fits and the way the sprues are, we got to go, what? This has got to twist around into that, so he's got a head that's while I'm connecting his foot.
yeah, that because they've got those sort of weird entwining sort of pieces now that hide those cut lines that you used to get in some of the old more modular kits.
Yeah.
Like Bobby G comes to mind, where like the short of like building him and then just hacking a piece off, you're not going to get a lot of kit bash out of that,
Yeah, it's not like in the old days where you had your Orlok ganger had an arm that got put on the side and you just fucking put a scout arm on instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could just glue a different gun on the hand because it just had a handle, and you could literally put anything you wanted on
Just
there.
put whatever gun into the slot of the hand and the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, now it's a lot harder.
They certainly haven't made it easy with a lot
by
of the
the
new
same
kits.
token, though, with 3D printing and everything now, it may be easier even.
Yeah, I mean, you can 3D print stuff as much as you want, but they won't let you use that in a store.
No.
Oh,
Or
I mean,
GD
obviously,
like-
I mean,
So they actively discourage that.
Yeah.
Well, would they? Like, I mean,
Yes.
if there's no
There's the
Yes.
rules.
Yes.
The rules are out. Yeah.
if
If
there's
it's not
no
GW,
kid
you're not
for
allowed to bring it in. Full stop.
And if it is the wrong type of GW, you're not allowed to bring it in.
wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you're not allowed to use AOS models in your 40k army, for example, in like the armies on parade stuff. But that will spread.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look, I can understand. You're bringing in a third party into the home of the people that you're buying the miniatures
Like, I mean,
from.
I
It
understand.
makes sense why they say,
if
no.
Well, as I said, I understand if you've got like a proxy that's not from them, sure.
Yeah.
But like, if I've done
Change
an
the shoulder
orc
pad?
model and I've 3D printed a better looking gun on him and chucked that on, and it's
No.
still
Not
at
allowed.
least half a GW model, like,
No.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
Oh,
For the longest time, that was no good if you used like new line miniatures. You know, the fucking Lord of the Rings stuff you couldn't combine with Warhammer stuff. That'd
Yeah.
get you kicked out of the store. If you put a sword from a Lord of the Rings guy on one of your Warhammer guys, it's like, sorry, that army's not allowed in this store. Get out.
far out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very.
Even
I mean, if you lie and say that you sculpted it yourself, then I think it's technically okay.
Yeah, that was the fun. But if you use green stuff and sculpt it yourself, you're okay.
I
But
think
if you use
in
a
Golden
GW
Demon-
part on another GW model, that's verboten.
Yeah.
if it's
Okay.
from the wrong, it's unclear. I think they've kind of tried to walk it back so that if you use like
10% or
a
something
single
like
weapon from an AOS model on a 40k model, that's okay. But if you use like a one model that is majority AOS model, then it's not okay. Which is annoying because I was actually planning to make an Inquisitor from the old Empire Witch Hunter, and
that. Yeah, that'd be
literally
nice.
just paint him like an Inquisitor,
Yeah.
because he's got a fucking your flintlock which is holstered, and he's just wearing cool
Yeah.
shit. He looks like an Inquisitor.
Yeah, he does.
You don't have to change it. He put a fucking bionic eye on him.
There you
so
go. Done.
at the end of the day, the Prince of Sonesh, which I got, that AG that's coming down,
Yeah.
I technically couldn't play him as a prince.
In a 40k
As a
tournament
payment
that's
prince.
sponsored by GW, correct.
Yep.
Yeah, well, as I said, in tournament play, when it's sponsored by GW, I can sort of see how they go. Yeah, they're got to be, you know, GW minis and stuff. But like, just at a like a shop, like,
No, the shop would be worse because that's where they're selling their gear. And you're bringing in
Yeah.
something that's not from that gear. They would... Yeah.
In the actual Games Workshop shop, they don't want a little kid to go, "That's cool. Where do I get that?"
Yeah.
And you to say, "Not here."
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. No, I understand the reason for the in the store. Absolutely. The tournament, that's sort of go.
Yeah.
but I mean, when they don't have like in the case of orcs where they don't have kits, like,
Which is why they don't let you use the
Yeah.
ones that don't have kits anymore.
Yeah, this is where they get
So they can
legendized.
enforce
Hence-
that rule.
Yeah.
just feels authoritarian.
Feels like we're going around in circles.
Yes. Have you met Games Workshop?
No, I haven't, but
No.
I heard stories.
I've seen him on YouTube.
Yes. He thinks it's funny. So yeah, we've gone back around in circles, so we worked out why they keep legendizing things, because they don't have kits. They don't want people to bring in bash kits and stuff like that, or third party, or proxies or anything like that. It's just
Do we
Yeah.
pull like the lever that puts the graphic for the money?
yeah.
It seems over the years the old, you know, hey, use your imagination,
Yeah.
you know, like, apply some creativity and stuff to it. It seems to have
Yeah.
vanished
Convert
out
a vehicle
as
out of a deodorant bottle.
as their shut up and pay me money.
Yeah. Welcome to GW.
Yeah.
I'm glad you caught up. But no, you're right. Back in second, third, fourth, we were kit bashing the shit out of everything. My orcs,
it
And then there's
not one of
only-
my orcs could go near a store. There's so
Yeah,
much
it-
shit all over them that there's no way they'd be allowed near a store. I wouldn't
Well, it
take
was
it either because
literally,
it's bad
hey,
painting.
we came up with an idea of for an army, but we're not going to make anything for it.
It
so
was
go
back then, yeah.
My Gorka Morka army was mostly Space Crusade orcs riding on a badly converted Formula One model car.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice. So this is what happens if they don't like it. They legendize it and then ban it from their stores and tournaments. Join
Yeah.
GW. It's a lot of fun.
Hey, if you're playing one of the poster boy armies,
You're
you don't
right.
run into these
Well,
problems.
they're
It's
not-
when you're playing the weird shit, the esoteric shit that you run into stuff with, like the, oh yeah, your Slanesh demons have lost their heavy support. Good luck.
Yeah. So, I'm going back to the first one, getting increase in price and price. When do you think they'll get legendized? When do you think that the tactical squad, Devastator squad, Predators, Rhino's firstborn? So if they got rid of that, then everyone had to get repulsors instead.
I mean, I kind of would not be remotely surprised if they did it next edition. Because they couldn't do it before because they didn't have equivalent replacement
True.
units, and now they do.
They do not have
Yeah.
replacement.
Like
for the
now there are
Devastators. I
assault squads, there are
refuse-
jump pack marines, there are hellblaster units, there are the jump pack guys with the auto cannons.
Yeah.
There are replacements for heavy weapon
No,
marines.
The
so
t-shirt
they can
launchers are
replace
not
them now.
replaced.
Yeah, they got the T-short launchers, and then they've got the guys with the big auto cannons and the flying jump packs.
Yeah.
What are they called? Impulsors with big long guns. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're fucking called.
Show us your guns. I don't know.
Suppressors. They're called suppressors.
That's
There's a
right.
bunch of heavy support choices now
Yeah.
that aren't Devastator squads, so they can
Well, don't
actually
get me
get
started
rid of
on
them.
the jetpack with a heavy weapon. I just like, fucking what?
Well, I mean, how else are you going to get people to buy stuff? I mean,
Yeah. Drop pods. That's the first part.
well,
What
yeah.
about the-
I mean, the Dreadnought drop pod is legendized with this one.
Yeah, because it was resin.
Yeah.
And it
Actually-
should be.
N-
Drop pod should be.
It's
irritating.
I want to run that list again.
So this is not where I go out to my backyard and build those like 8 or 9 unbuilt drop pods I've got and show up with like fucking nothing but dudes in drop pods.
It's a
So,
dedicated transport. It's
Rhino-
not dedicated transport. You can only have 3.
So Rhino Primaris is
That's annoying.
legendized.
See, I totally understand the Imperium dropping the rhinos and making you use the repulsors.
Yeah.
Because of technology. But making
I
the
don't, because
rhino...
we've been using rhinos for fucking 15,000 years.
Yes.
But
Yes.
hang on. Exactly. But then somehow the Chaos Space Marines happen to get repulsors.
Yeah, that's still technology.
But
yeah.
the
That's right. If
same-
they got rid of the rhinos in the Imperial, and you still got the Chaos right around with rhinos, they'd really
Actually,
have
if anything,
Look,
the
it would
bottom.
actually,
Chaos Marines to
honest-
get them first.
That would actually be fair. That would actually be good in playtime.
I was going to actually say, if Chaos had rhinos and Imperial had repulsors, that would be good because the armies would be different. And it
Mhm.
is annoying when it feels like Chaos Marines are just spiky Marines.
Well, not even that. The younger brother of the Spiky Marines, because they're smaller and they're just...
Yeah.
Well, see, the other thing though is that, like, from a lore perspective, the Chaos Marines and that aren't restricted by their, oh my god, it must be on a STC, so they can just build whatever the hell they want. So hover tanks kind of would seem to be an obvious thing to maybe do.
Using the power of
But
the
by the
warp.
same token, they are restricted by the fact that they have to live in like a swirling maelstrom of dumb demon bullshit and don't have good access to technology.
Didn't you hear? Demons don't exist in 40k. Joker
But
says
yeah.
drop pods are still a thing for him. The players are not playing 40k, so Heresy loves their drop pods. Yeah, sorry, go on. I'd like another drop pod now because they're cheap enough and I've got spare points. I need something to fill it. Another drop pod would be great.
I actually really liked my drop pod. It was one of my
So if I-
favorite models.
I spent a lot of time.
If I can
on
only
mine.
run like 3 of them, I'll run like 3 normal ones, 3 Dread Claws, and 3 Charybdis, and I'll be laughing.
So funny enough, with the latest campaign book, which we all thought, oh, does this mean Night Lords are going to get their big run? They've got the Chaos drop pods in the book, as in
Oh, the Dread
pictures
Claws
of
are
them.
coming back?
Well, they got the pictures of them and stuff like that. So it's again big hint. Are they coming back? I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. I thought that Dreadclaw one looked cool.
It is. It's a cool model.
it's a bit, watch that first step when you get out, but yeah. Yeah. Alright, where are we going from there? Sorry. So, Firstborn. Yeah, they're all gone. If you're still running Firstborn, which I still run Devastator Squad because I love Devastator Squads. I still think they have a place in the game. I don't like the T-shot launchers. I know Hellblasters are good, but I feel like I don't want to run them just because I know how much I hate facing them.
Yeah, I kind of I miss when we had different weapon options.
Yeah.
Even with the the basic fucking Primaris Marines, like when they used to have 3 different guns, and now they have 1 gun.
Don't get me started on Catachan squads. We can have a flamer.
Yeah, just flamers, cunt.
Fucking fuck
What's
off.
wrong with flamers? Flamers are the best.
They are cool,
They
or the
are,
opposite.
but
as
if you're
the
running a
case may be.
Catachan army and the only special weapon you can have is a flamer, you don't last very long in the game of 40k.
Yeah. Don't get me started on all the fucking special weapons they've taken away from the Astra Militarum. I can't run like any of my fucking Cadian sniper rifles.
No, I can't run 90% of
I have
my...
a bunch of them, metal and plastic.
Yeah, I've got all of my units had grenade launchers, plasma guns. All the sergeants had power fists and bolters. I'm going, oh, good.
Yeah.
None of that's legal. Yeah, it's just a funny shaped looking las gun.
Well, just dust off your
Yeah.
7th Ed Codex and play that.
No, I'll go back to 4th. Oh.
Oh, look,
So-
I can fix it. I have a bajillion unbuilt fucking models to fix the squads, but
No,
It's annoying.
I haven't fallen back in love with my guard yet. So until that happens, there's no more purchases, no more modding, nothing. It's just, I know if I want to be competitive with them, I will have to purchase new stuff, but I don't want to.
the current dumb plan is that I try and put together like over 300 infantry and run like nothing but fucking guardsmen in.
Yeah, I've got
In,
my
like, a
recon
2,000
army
game.
next, and that is just all infantry with a couple of sentinels. But, yeah.
It's like,
I
yeah, you
just
see all
can't
these
believe-
Cadians with the white stripes on their helmets, the fucking white shields? They're all Catachans.
Yeah.
I
Got
can't
smart
believe that
helmets on.
I've been kicked out of Ultramarines this hard. That
Because you
was-
went to Tyranids, let's freaking arch enemy of the Ultramarines, shall we?
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, hey, they just want hugs. I mean, come on.
Ultramarines.
No, Tyranids.
Yeah.
Mm.
They want them bug hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
spiky
remaking
hut.
Starship Troopers. So not even
Yes.
not as a sequel, a reboot. Sorry, I'm totally off subject. I don't care. I just think, why? What the fuck?
Are they going to make
Please
it?
tell me, like,
Are they going to make it
Verhoeven's
closer
doing it.
to the novel, or
No, don't make it closer to the
it's-
novel.
No, it's the same guy who
It's-
did District 9. So that could be
Oh, that
interesting.
actually
Yeah,
might
I
be
know.
good.
That caught my attention when I saw that part. I went, ooh. So that's good. Oh, we got a first time chat. Woody Wobbles. Love the name. Welcome to Wobbly Player Syndrome. New to 40k, just painting my first Tower army. Curious to see what you guys are chatting about, and I may learn some things from us.
yeah.
We do have a Tower
Yeah,
player here. That's the guy in the really comfy chair. It looks like he should be in a dressing gown, smoking a pipe.
and should be falling asleep right now. I love my Tau. I love my Carnivore squad. I love my crew. Yeah, they're cool and they look cool. And if you enjoy playing cool, yes, but they're going to be chomped up.
But their guns do hurt still.
Oh yeah, the crosses battle suits and the battle suits. If you're a Robotech fan, Tau is for you because robots.
No,
Yeah.
huge Robotech fan, and I completely disagree. with you.
Yeah, but you know
Hey,
what
look,
I mean.
I love Robotech, and I don't like Tau, but I fucking love the look of their models.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
at too. Love the look of the models, but yeah. But
Nowhere
welcome to
near enough
40k.
missiles.
Welcome to 40k. I could say something about
Yes,
the cost of
if
living.
What are we talking about? We're mostly whinging this episode.
Legend! Yeah. But yeah, welcome to the hobby. It is a fun hobby. We just like salt.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we criticize from a place of love.
We have
Yep.
been
Yes.
playing for a long time, so we've earned the right, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
what were you doing to that
I
cat?
still, I still
She
don't
was giving
feel
me a
like
kiss.
there was enough complaints when Scattered Ice went away.
Oh,
I'm just
God,
trying to
I
find
love
Oh
Scattered Ice.
I miss Scattered
I love
Dice.
Scattered Ice. Guess weapons. People and templates.
I hated them, but I loved the result of them.
I loved it because I was very good at it. Somehow that was something I could get.
I
And it's,
experienced it.
yeah, nothing better when
Um,
it scatters onto your own troops as well.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I cursed it because the Scattered Ice hate me with a passion, but they were some very cool battles.
They've been legendized, those Scattered Ice. Grim Gitz says, Kroot are rad. I have a mate who refuses to run them. I'm working on a Kroot only army. Nice. Where I still use Tau stuff with their rules, but with Kroot skins. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I did know a guy who it wasn't that he hated Kroot. He disliked the idea of Kroot being a crutch for them being bad at melee, so he
Yeah.
didn't want to run Kroot, so he had a weakness.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like it. If I
Yeah.
did do Tau, I probably would do a full Kroot army, but I'm not smart.
I always felt they never got a fair shake, the old Kroot.
Well, what are they like now?
That's
I
because
tried-
they like bite your hand.
I tried an all Kroot, 2,000 points with just a small bit of Tau, no battle suits, no nothing, just pure Kroot. When the Codex came out, I played against Bulldust's sisters, and they became barbecue chicken wings.
Just to
Yeah,
reiterate,
that-
that's Anthony and his battle sisters, not Bulldust. He doesn't actually have a sister, as far as I know, anyway. It's just the way he said
Bulldust.
Bulldust sisters.
Bulldust's sisters,
Yeah.
and and I think they were southern fried as well.
To be fair, though, like Anto kinda is on hard mode at that point.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Legendize them. If they don't win, legendize them.
Yeah, if they don't win that, if they don't come up to 5th place after every tournament,
Yeah.
6th is
Yeah,
legendized.
yeah, it's not relegation, it's just legendized. That's it. I did get asked the other day, I was trying to remember who, do we ever play for models? I said, what? What do you mean? Like, if you lose, do you
Oh,
lose
like
your
for
model?
anti.
Yeah, do you lose a model to the person who just beat you? Hell no, we wouldn't have any models left. Well, some of us, and some of us would be retiring on them. So.
I wouldn't have an army.
Yeah. You imagine do that?
I mean, there
Crickets.
were people who used to play Magic the Gathering like that. That was
Yeah,
a literal
yeah, that
mechanic
was a big
back
thing.
in the early 90s.
Grimgits, I like to see Kroot just be its own army. Kroot legit got me to the hobby back when I was a child, like 30 years ago. You're still a child if it was only 30 years ago, mate. Woody Wobbles, I'm already thinking to have Custodes as my second army. Mate, you're making it tough to like you here. Shooting, I want a tough melee army. Yeah. Custodes, they are tough.
Well, no. Custodes is quite a good army
No, they
if
are.
you want to field 3 models.
Well, yeah, well, if you're going to build a swarm army of Kroot, your second army should be just 2 models. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic antidote to
Pink
having
slip
to
games,
paint
yeah.
10,000 models.
Yeah.
And Custodes, you sit there and you glue it together, then you get gold spray and you go, done.
It's like the Necrons with silver spray. Yeah, well, metal spray. No, Custodes. I'm a bit better because I don't have a good time against them. I think I've beaten them maybe twice ever.
And they'll my Custodes.
No, I have beaten Anthony's Custodes once. Yeah.
I have been thinking about them personally,
Yeah.
so that may be an antidote to my NIDS problem.
I find the problem with the Custodes, though, is to have some real good firepower, you have to get that tank that's Forge World.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
there's
is
probably
there's a
legendized.
Dreadnought that's also Forge World.
Yep,
Yeah.
the Contemptor.
Yeah. So you better get them quick before they're legendized. Yeah,
Well,
pink slip games. Could you imagine that, Grim Gets? Oh my god.
No, no, no.
Stormcast and Custodes aren't trouble, just some crazy pricey stuff. Yeah, so those more elite units that you definitely want to be running, they got a price tag on them as well. Everyone watching then would have just seen me go, oh my god, thank you, Woody Wobbles, for the follow. You made me jump. I wasn't ready for it. Don't hurt me. What were we talking about? I Am Legend. We're just talking about
Yes,
me.
legends.
Yeah, just talking about
Getting
me.
distracted.
Mm.
Oh, the avatars. That avatars thing that just popped out only works on hobby nights and when we're streaming battle reports, so don't worry about that link. You are new. I do hobby nights Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'll be sitting here painting and having a chat. So join me, ask questions, tell me a story. Custodians definitely work off the Forge World reinforcements. Yeah, they do. They're a good army. I am torn because I think they'd be fun to paint. I know they're mainly gold, but I think just with the highlights of purples or reds and stuff, you could have a bit of fun.
Well, you don't have to go gold because there's been plenty of really, really good looking,
really
copper
good
and other
looking.
Well, it's like that Thunder Warrior that I painted in that test bronze color. Like,
Yeah.
I actually am kind of tempted to build some Custodies and paint them like that.
Well, my Catachan are blue, my Death Guard are white, my Salamanders are neon green. Yeah, I follow the pattern. So, yeah.
Because ultimately you can paint them however you want.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, with a brush.
As long as how you want is Legio Metallica.
Alright, we have been rambling for a while. I don't know how long we've been rambling for.
Well, like an hour 20, I think.
Yeah. Well, have we talked much more about Legends?
I think we've kind of said it all.
Kind of hate it, really.
Oh, look! I whinge about it a lot, but
yeah.
I wouldn't say that I hate it. It's annoying sometimes, but it doesn't stop you using them.
Yeah.
Like, if I show up with some Legends shit, are you guys going to say, no, fuck off, Mike?
Not because of that.
Or are we just going to play? Well, yeah, you're going to be like, what are you doing in my bedroom? It's 5
It's
a.m.
fucking 2 in the morning. What are you doing? Hope you brought something to drink.
So I can bring my.
I'm just sitting in the corner huffing resin. Fucking Legends!
So I will be able to bring my chariots to. Yeah.
You will. And I'll make sure nothing is on the table, and then I'll table flip it.
No, but and then you'll put some terrain or it, so I won't be able to
Yeah,
move
that's
them.
it. But then I'll put Harker, Yarrick, and Strachan down and go, ah! That's almost the same. Fuck.
Yeah, like, you know, at least they still have rules. They didn't just disappear and not get rules in.
No, that is one thing they've done
So
well.
Legends
with the
is better than the alternative, like they used to do back in the day, where they just stopped printing rules for it and it fucked off into the distance.
Yeah,
like
I remember much gnashing of teeth in the old days.
Yeah. But they do it with Yarrick, though. Yeah.
That is true. Yarrick's a commissar, though. Like, he's a commissar. Run him as a commissar on account of he's a commissar.
One of the things they said, it's because he's old, he's only human, he'd be dead by now. Yeah, okay.
It's true.
But Sly Marbo's still alive.
Yeah, but Commander Al Rahim isn't. Lieutenant Yushchenko or whatever it is, Chernikov or whatever, he's not alive either.
Yeah.
They also fucked off.
That
entire era of special characters in the Guard are gone.
Yeah. I was just saying, Grimgits just said paint them how you want, dip them in house paint. So remember the little epic miniatures, the little space runners about yay big? I actually put them on a paper clip and then dipped them in paint, then hung them up to dry. That's how I painted those things. Fucked if I was going to use a brush on that.
Well, I mean, it'd only be like 3 brush strokes.
Yeah. Are there any
Are
there any other elite armies? I want elite, so I don't need to buy
Elite
so many
melee
minis.
armies.
So you're right. Custodies is a small number of minis. For that, Chaos Knights and Imperial Knights are a small number.
Doesn't exactly solve the price problem, though.
Orcs is a small.
Orcs is a small army. You're a prick. Custodians is definitely the smallest one. Grey Knight's a pretty pricey point, so you generally have a smaller force for that, especially if you ran all Terminators and Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some of the Terminator lists. Like
Yeah.
I've run tournament armies with fucking Terminators that were 27 models. You know.
Yeah.
Every single army, except for the Horde ones, you can actually build them small now, because as I was saying the other day,
Yeah.
you don't need battle line.
No, you don't. You can get hurt when it comes to a scenario that
Objectives.
Yeah.
But if you're
because your
playing a
OCs are
fun,
better.
but if you're building an army that looks cool, there's nothing stopping
always
you
rule
from
cool.
building.
Roller Caller always wins. And
like,
Slime Marbo is not Chuck Norris. Slime Marbo is bloody Rambo. Come on.
But if you wanted to run all tanks in your Astra Militarum,
Don't against Blood Angel tanks.
no, but because it
Pick
looks
better
cool.
tanks, Greg.
Grimkits asked us, are we 40k only here? Go on.
I'm
Well-
not.
I do...
Mostly on the podcast we talk about just 40k.
Yeah.
But if I start waxing lyrical about everything else, people whinge at me.
It's true. I do have a Scathing army that I have started painting for AOS. I am building a new army for a brand new game, or not a brand new game, for a completely different tabletop miniature game called Conquest. And we do have... I've got a couple of Underworlds. I like Underworlds, that's fun.
See, I'd argue that Marbo is not Rambo. I would argue that he is Dolph Lundgren.
No, he's absolutely Rambo.
He's absolutely Rambo. That's why he won't die, because wasn't there a last Rambo that was only a couple of years ago?
Yeah, with a head that square.
His name is an anagram of Rambo.
Yeah.
I know, but...
His name is Sly. Sly Stallone.
With a head that square, he could only be Dolph Lundgren.
Joker says he's all the 80s action heroes except for Apollo Creed, because they made an Apollo Creed model. It was
That's true, they did.
Yes.
He looks different though. Like the different versions of Marbo look slightly different.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the first ones, he looked like a chump.
Yes, I've got that one.
I've got the latest one. He doesn't look so much like a chump.
I think I also have the latest one, but I haven't built it.
Yeah, there you go. If you want a small
pile
army,
behind
you build Chuck Norris. He'll win everything. One miniature to rule them all.
Even make him blindfolded, just so the other army have a chance.
Sly Savone, Sly is his nickname. Yes, so Sly Rambo. Yes, it's not a hard pitch to work out who's.
Yeah, he's not. Games Workshop ain't subtle. Okay.
But he doesn't look like Stallone, though.
I know other authors who use subtext, and they're cowards.
Could you not say he doesn't look like Stallone? Anyway.
I'm looking at the picture now, and he looks like Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my god. Alright, so we don't talk about that guy. So yes, this podcast is 99% focused on 40k, yes.
Yes.
Do we play 40k and other games? Yes, we do. The streams, we generally, when we run the games, it generally is 40k. We have done a couple of skirmish games before, and once I get my Skaven ready, they'll get on the tabletop as well.
I have a Slanesh Age of Sigma army going. I've got Horn ready.
Yeah.
So Age of Sigma, I've got them, but unfortunately they're all demons.
So we do try and mix up on the stream, and when I do the hobby nights, it's not just all 40k.
To be fair, he does kind of look. The new one does look a lot.
I know. I just had a closer look and went, oh no, because I gave him blonde hair too. I said, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't going to give him that though. I was going to keep moving on, so he forgot.
I was like, he's right behind me. I could just grab him.
Yeah, I saw him down there. I looked at closer. And went, no, I'm not saying anything.
Technically correct is the
Apollo Creed, though. That model is very much Apollo Creed. Yeah. What was his name in Perda? You son of a...
Dylan.
Sorry?
Dylan.
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 You son of a
Dylan,
bitch.
you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Good
Got you
times.
pushing too many pencils.
Good times. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. It is an hour and a half into it. We've totally gone off subject, which is unusual for this podcast. If you are new to this channel, this is our 85th episode. That means there's 84 episodes out there you can listen to. If you're having trouble sleeping, go nuts.
Yeah.
I will be back tomorrow night and Thursday night for Hobby Night. Finally, be proper ones for the year, which is great. Oh, Grim Kids, thank you so much for the bits. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. 12 squirrels in a trench coat. Sure. That was Joker giving advice. Woody, Wobbles, anytime, mate. As I said, I'm here Tuesday, Thursdays anyway, so you can catch up. On Sunday nights, if you are new to the stream, Sunday nights we generally play on PC games, and we usually try horror games, where it's usually Adam, myself, and two others, Dead Man Talking and Ice Mac. And if you want to see, us shit ourselves on camera in public, join us.
Hence why I don't have the camera on mine. And
Yeah,
the
it's
night
been
that I
fun.
did have it, we played Demonologist and
Themselves go to
still
OnlyFans /
Yeah.
OnlyFans / Red Belly.
No, but I am making a Patreon page, so if you want to support us that way, you can welcome to support that way as well. But I'll give you more information when I've actually done something with it. Including commission paints. I will start taking commissions, and I'm talking to Anthony to do the same as well. So keep an eye out on those.
Oh, I've got a lot of pile of shame.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what are our social medias that you can find the RLG group on? Mark, he should know this by now because I always pick on him.
Because they're all RLG 40k.
Not quite. The YouTube channel is RLG Real World Gamers, where you will see a mix of 40k and some PC gaming. You can find the RLG Instagram on...
Instagram?
Yeah, good. Bye! You fucking prick. That one is RLG40k. Zero's in the digit. Pronto, you have an Instagram, but I'm not telling you after that. So, you can find Pronto where?
On Pronto 40k, but I also occasionally hijack. Is it the Real Loud Gamers?
RLG40k Twitch page?
Yes, I occasionally hibernate. I occasionally steal that on for Sunday nights, and when I want to suck at playing computer games, so people can see how bad I play.
And you can follow my Instagram, RedBellyBlack, and all the other stuff you already hear on Twitch, so you know where my Twitch is. But if you're listening to it, listen to my dulcet phones. Oh my god, I'm going to go away. It's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy it. I'm gone. I'm done. Please say goodnight, Mark, Adam.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
And good night from me. Until next time, be good to each other. Michael, take it away.
So, how legendary is legendary? Sure, they can't be used in a tournament, but that doesn't stop you using them in casual. And really, who plays tournaments all the time anyway? So, sack up and be the legend you know you can be. But also, join us next time for more Wobbly Player Syndrome.